Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Lyrics, and in today's reading we are going to get your daily messages and prediction for the 18th of the month. Like usual, there is 2 piles for you to choose from today. We have pile 1 with this. You probably saw those 2 in previous reading. They usually are up there, but today they are participating. So we have this half moon with this moonstone. And we have my dear wolf on the amethyst. It's actually funny, I bought this over 11 years ago on a trip. Back then I was not spiritual or anything like that. I just saw that amethyst and that wolf and I was like, I need it. So I bought it, and now it helped me a lot, I realized afterwards. Anyway, you can choose either of those piles. I'm biased, I love them both, so I will pick both. But you can pick only one, you can pick both, you can watch for a few minutes, the entire things. It depends if you feel like you have heard what you needed to hear. That's all that matters, really. I just want you to hear what you feel like you needed to hear for today. If there is just one thing that I say that reached you, then that's enough. That's all I want. If I can help you bring some clarity or some just joy also, that would be amazing. That's why I'm doing this. So yeah, I'm rambling. I will get starting with pile 1 and see you in your reading. Hi pile 1, if you choose this beauty. I should use the actual necklace. Maybe I will in the next reading. Like I said previously, I have this baby. I bought it 3 times. The first time I lost it, I don't know where it is. The second time, oh no, 4 times. The first one I lost it. The second one is so old that it got all wait, let me show you. Well, it aged and now it's a bit oxided, as you can see. Then I bought it a 3rd time. I broke it, this one, and then I bought it a 4th time. Apparently, let's hope 4th is the charm. But yeah, I got this one. As you can see, I love it a lot. But this is over the course of, I think, like 7 years, maybe. Yeah, 7 years, because I was in uni. So yeah, over the course of 7 years. So it's less than 1 every 2 years. It's almost 1 every 2 years. Yeah. But yeah, anyway, I love it, as you can see. I think it's obvious. I will put the Etsy shop down below if you guys want it as well, because also the moonstone is she always charged them those crystals. So yeah, the moonstone is really lovely. And I really love it. It really helps me connect with my intuition. I think that moonstone is one of my favorite stone when it comes to really getting a good reset with my intuition, really, without really... You know, I do it sometimes, like I meditate, I clear my chakras, I take the time to reconnect with my intuition, but sometimes just having it in my pocket just help a lot on the days where I don't feel so good. So maybe there is a message for you to have a little moonstone today. I don't know, it's been 2 days in a row that we have messages about keeping stones. It doesn't have to be on you, it could be near you also if you feel like it. And if you don't feel like it, just don't do it. It's fine. Anyway, let's get started. For your song, you get... Oh, could you see it? Maybe? I don't know. You got Decode, the Twilight soundtrack by Paramore. It's funny because it was pile 1 who got a supermassive black hole at the beginning of the month. So pile 1, you must like Twilight. Or it's just me. I mean, I used to. Now I have more conflicted feelings about it, but I mean, I wrote the books again a few years ago, and I really liked the last book. It's always been my favorite, and I still stand by it. The last book is my favorite because Bella is finally mature. And I don't know, there is 4. I bought 4 of those necklaces. Book 4 of Twilight, so maybe the number 4, or either it's the idea of, you know, if something doesn't work the first time, or if you lose it, or if something happened, well, you can always try again and try again and try again. And sometimes it's the fourth time, or you've tried many times, but the fourth time is finally the charm, is finally the one that works. There is this idea of there is no shame of trying again or not having it right the first time. That seems important today. With Decode by Paramore, what came out with that song was definitely the idea that there is people who won't understand you. They cannot read your mind. No one can read your mind. No one is Edward, I think. I hope as well. But there is definitely this idea that sometimes people might misunderstand you or might not understand you whatsoever. And that's okay because they cannot read your mind. So sometimes it's on you to go and explain yourself. You don't always have, it's not about explaining yourself so that you can justify it. It's just explaining yourself so people can actually understand you. No one is a mind reader. Even your partner, if something is going wrong, if things are not the way you want them to be, you have, what's the good word? In order to have a balanced relationship, you have to understand that no one can read your mind, and if you don't express your needs, if you don't express your concern, if you don't express just what's going on inside your head, your partner cannot fully, it cannot change his ways or their ways. It cannot change. Okay, like let's say lately, let's take a relationship situation, but it could apply for a job situation or even a friendship, family dynamic. But let's say lately your partner has been, I don't know, saying something that is hard for you to agree with, or some acting in a way that is really bothering you. And so you're hoping that just by being moody, they will understand that that the problem is this. But the thing is, they're just gonna think you're moody because of this or that or your job or whatever. If you don't go and express yourself, you cannot expect them to change their ways. So you need to go and tell people what's going on inside your head if you want them to actually change their ways or actually stop doing something. And even if they are your divine counterpart, even if they are your freaking twin flame, they still cannot read your mind. Yes, they have a deeper connection with you, but if there is this little thing that is bugging you, they might not catch it. They're only human. They're tired as well. They go through a lot of things as well. And so sometimes you need to express things. And it's also a good learning experience, because learning to express yourself, learning to express your need is something that you can use in every areas of your life. So go ahead. Tell to people what you think, what you want, the way you want things to be done, because none of them are mind readers. None of them are Edward from Twilight. And if you have read what's the name, Midnight Sun, you'll see it's not fun being Edward. There is a lot going on inside his head. Anyway, let's have a look. You got air spirit with knowledge. See, people cannot know if you don't tell them. You need to share your knowledge. You need to share your thoughts. Also, air sign might be significant today. And then we have the 7 of acorn, which would be the 7 of wands. Yes, with determination and stamina. So you definitely are someone that is, I can see you as someone that has a goal and he's driven, and as someone that is very, what's the word? Determined to accomplish what they want to accomplish, determined to also have lasting relationship with people, have lasting effect also on your job. You want to be someone that is impactful, but you might also sometimes forgot to share your knowledge. And yeah, I was talking about feelings, but it could also be about your knowledge. Sometimes if it's in a work situation, we can assume that people already know this or that. You know, we can go and say, okay, you do this, 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 and I will do this, 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 because you assume that those person know how to do that. But sometimes they don't know. You need to share not only your feelings but also your knowledge. Share the things that you know with the world. It could also be on a bigger platform, like online, any way you want. I don't know, Reddit came to my mind, so maybe there is something to do with Reddit. Maybe you need to voice something on Reddit. Maybe there is a subject that you know a lot about and you can see people are fighting over something without the proper information. So maybe Spirit is encouraging you to share your knowledge in a kind way. Either it's your feelings or your knowledge. Always try to use compassion, and always try to use tact when you share those things, because like I said, the other people are not acting the way they are because they want to hurt you, or they are not playing dumb. They just don't know, and it's okay not to know everything, you know. So it's not, they are not stupid because they don't know something. But if you do know it, it's your place to teach them. It's your place to help them understand, share your knowledge in a nice way. Or if it's about your feeling, it's your place to share with your partner or the people you care about how you feel and what you expect, because they won't know. Also with the number 1, you are pile 1, so you might see a lot of ones today, 1, 1, 1, or just also there is, with the number 1, it's, you know, when she's on the boat, there is this idea of new beginning. So maybe you've been starting something new. Could also be just you start a new relationship, or you start a new work project, or you start working somewhere, or you start even, I have this strongly, a new school project for some of you. So there is definitely you starting something new, but that will involve other people, and Spirit is telling you to share your knowledge, share your feelings. If you feel like the other person is not doing enough, tell them, because maybe they did not realize they were doing it. Okay, pile 1, I think this is going to be it for your reading. Thank you so much for letting me read for you today. I hope I made sense. I think I had, but for some reason this is bugging me. So maybe this is something with you as well, that you're doubting if it's okay to share what you feel and what you think, and Spirit is definitely telling you that it is. So yeah. Anyway, I hope I will get the chance to read for you again tomorrow, and I wish you an amazing day or night whenever you are watching. Bye. Take care of yourself. Hi, pile 2. If you choose this little guy, this is going to be your reading for today, the 18? Yeah, it's the 18, right? Did I say 7? No, I said 18. I hope. Well, you know, sometimes I get confused with the date. It's just too many readings. Okay, so let's start with your song. You got Cracks of My Broken Heart by Eric Bennett. Okay, so for the majority of you, this is a song from your person. Either you know them, either you are with them, either whatever the situation is. This is a song from your divine counterpart, your soulmate. Please go listen to it, because I don't think I can begin to express the feeling of that song through this video. So definitely, the second this song started, I could hear Spirit being like, they need to listen to it, so tell them that. I was like, yeah. Do I need to listen to it? I mean, I love that song, but it always makes me quite emotional. So the part that I wanted to talk about for this song was it says so many tears from all the pain in our lives, and where else could we go after all we've been through? I still believe my life is right there with you. I mean, come on. How not to get emotional, please? I'm just reading this and I want to cry already. Anyway, so there is definitely an acknowledgement that you and your person, regardless of if you are with them or not, have been going through a lot. And it doesn't have to be lately. I think it's more general, like, it's like the pain in our lives. He's not saying the pain that we felt lately, he's saying the pain in our lives. So there is definitely the idea that you and your person had a pretty complicated past, the both of you, in some way. And I can definitely feel that for some of you there is a lot of mirroring. So whatever you've been through, they've been through something similar. But not all of you. This is a general reading, so I definitely feel that for some of you it's just that the both of you have very complicated past, on your own, maybe different. And where could we go after all we've been through? I still believe my life is right there with you. Right here with you, actually. So there's definitely this idea that as hard as things have been, and as hard as they might still be, there is this person, and they are, I don't like to say your salvation because it implies that you cannot find it on your own, but there is definitely this deep knowing that the two of you belong together, this deep knowing that the two of you are each other home, that you might look your entire life for a place that feels like home when actually your home is this person. It has always been this person. It's just that you didn't know because you have not met them, or you were not healed enough to realize it. Yeah, and please listen to this song, definitely. Okay, then we have a lot of purple today for you guys. Number 33, Reflecting Pool Stillness. And the Four of Crystal, that will be the Four of Pentacles with Control and Security. Okay, so I think that I want to keep this reading as maybe not a love reading, but one that actually involved the both of you. Like I said, it doesn't matter what is your relationship status with them. It's just something that is going on for the both of you right now. I think the both of you are in a place where you need to do a bit of reflection when it comes to relationships. So if you are with them, try to reflect on your relationship with them. But if you are by yourself, if you are not in a relationship, then try to take time to reflect on what it is that you want, what type of relationship that you are looking for, what would make you happy. And with control and security, there is maybe the idea of releasing control a little bit. I think that maybe either it is because of circumstances, or because there is definitely, I think, the idea of maybe a fear of being hurt again, because like I said, I can see the both of you have been through a lot. Either a fear of being hurt again, or a fear of having your environment and your life turned upside down in a way by the other. This is the feeling that I get here, a feeling of having a hard time releasing control and security that you find after a lot of struggle, because this person might disrupt it. And Spirit is telling you that if you reflect enough, if you find what you really want, if you manage to comprehend what it is that you want and how you want it, it can help you release this control, because you will have a good understanding of what you want and what you don't want, and when to end things before it gets just unhealthy and like it might have in the past, because you will have a better understanding of your boundaries. Also I like that her reflection in the pound is a swan, and because swan always choose a partner for life, so I think this is really fitting here. Definitely water might be significant, because we have a lot of water here, and here this little one is in water. This otter, also otter might be significant. They're so cute. I love them. Tattoos as well, because she has a lot of tattoos in her on her arms, and I just definitely, it stood out to me. And also the color purple, like I said, a lot of purple. And the number 33. a lot of significant things here coming through. Also with the other, it just might be that you find the other person very cute or they find you very cute. There is this vibe. Yeah, definitely they find you very cute. Definitely, for sure. This is coming strongly. Like, you know, when you see an other, you're like, oh, they're so cute. And when they see you, they're like, fuck, they're so cute. It's almost like you make them melt. Even if you guys have never met, this is definitely a future energy coming through. But yeah, they are just very, you melt their walls kind of vibe with your cuteness. But yeah, definitely take time to reflect on yourself, reflect on what you want out of another person. And I think they will do the same, because with this reflecting, we have definitely this idea of mirroring. So I think this is really both of your energy. Gosh, yeah, both of your energy today. Maybe you are with them, or maybe there is definitely the idea of maybe some reunion soon. Spirit wanting you to be prepared for this. It could be a way of, yeah, preparing you for a union if you are not with this person yet. It doesn't have to be for everyone. Take it as it resonates, but it could definitely be the case. You know, I could see Spirit wanting you to be way more clear with what you want and what you desire before you guys came into union. Okay, pile 2, this was pretty straightforward, faster than pile 1. It's almost like every time I get in my feelings, it's like I feel like I'm more clear. And I don't know, maybe it's not the case, but it's like even with the reading for the 14 for Valentine's Day, it's almost like connecting to a divine counterpart energy or a soulmate energy always help me settle, which is weird because I'm connecting to someone else energy when I connect with my viewer energy. Because also I think it's because maybe I connect with your energy in the 3D, so maybe it's a bit more chaotic because we live our lives tend to be chaotic sometimes, and they tend to, I mean, it's not so much that it's chaotic, but it's that there is a lot of things going on, so it affects my energy more. When I read to someone person, half of the time it's their higher self coming through, or at least just bits of their energy. It's not as intense. It's a calmer flow. It's more calm, you know. But when I read for you, it's like sometimes it's this rush of idea and this rush of energy that I feel, and so sometimes I can get overwhelmed by it, and I'm just not sure of which word to use, and it's almost like a fight in my head with what idea should I express and what word should I say, and they all want to come out at the same times. And yeah, anyway, this is okay, there is no maybe you guys are channeling sometimes for others, or maybe you feel that way, and it could be a good way for you to know that you are actually tapping on the collective energy. If sometimes you feel restless, or you feel like you have too many words that want to come out at once and you're not sure why you feel this energy, it could be that you are channeling other people around you energy. It could be quite overwhelming, so yeah, that might be a message for some of you here. That's why I went into this tangent of of the way I'd feel when I channel. Anyway, this is going to be it. Thank you so much for letting me read for you, pal, too. I wish that I will get the chance to see you again tomorrow for another tele reading. And I hope you have or will spend an amazing day on the 18th today. And I'll see you again sometimes. Bye. Take care of yourself.